Hey there, 290. This is what you missed when we went back to set up your hosted sites. Now, just a really quick word here about the hosted site versus the local solution versus free hosting on GitHub, etc. The the core of what is happening here is as follows: is number one, we can absolutely positively rely on just WordPress.com to host what I will call a blog caliber site for free. There is absolutely positively nothing wrong with that. If you look at, you know, frankly, a healthy portion of what people think the internet looks like. I'm looking at you, Reddit. I'm looking at you, Wikipedia. That is quick and dirty, bare bones HTML and CSS. And it's a content management platform. And WordPress is very, very similar to just that. As a matter of fact, using some of, and I won't spoil them here, using some of what you'll see in those hosted WordPress.com tutorials that you'll go through, you're actually going to see just how remarkably capable something like free WordPress can be. We will see local hosted solutions. I want you to do at least one project where you use local WP, where it sets up a local host server where you have all of the tools necessary to create and manage a local site in the exact same way that it would be a hosted site, but you're doing it locally. The challenge with that second type of management, that second type of local hosting, is that it is exactly that. It is local hosting, and there is no way for us to build you a portfolio that you can use to show a potential future employer, or moreover, that you can just build your own product. I don't think that everything we do has to be to make somebody else money. I actually maintain wolfteachtech.org for nothing. And you guys get to host stuff there. And that's what we'll talk about here in just a second. And I don't think I have to earn money off of that. It is there as an informational source at cost to me. Don't tell my family that. But that's okay. And the same goes with you hosting your own sites. Do you have to host something because the driving force behind it is money? No. Icky. What I think we do web development for at its core is to be creative, is to give messages to other people. It is to convey the way we think we feel about something. It is to give importance to something that is not just a business making money off of what it is that we do. Because again, icky. So at its core, we do need a hosted solution. In years past, actually in year past, what we were able to do was use GitHub pages, which would have been free, and use GitHub pages to host your own site. That way, what you were able to do is be the individual in control of your own site. You had all of your content. You could manage it that way. And even with WordPress, even with all the JavaScript and all the things that we would have to run in the background in the way of, there have to be server backend components that allow pages to run. GitHub was actually capable for free of doing that. Now it is no longer willing to do that. I understand, I suppose, from their perspective, all of that costs money. We have to have an active server that is listening for JavaScript interactions. It is a far more costly intervention than you paying a host to do that. So this is the solution that I have settled on. There's no mouse in my pocket. This is all me. What we are going to do is as follows. The first project is still WordPress.com, the free core of WordPress.com. No problem. That will not change. Next, you are going to do a self-hosted with local WP solution. And the good news is there that that is free. Everything you build from here on out after that will have a hosted solution along with it. So the video that follows this, I'll show you what we did in setting up your account, etc. But what I wanted you to do was hear the different ways it is that these solutions are put together. What I wanted you to appreciate, I suppose, is what is happening behind me, is that the internet, I hate to tell you this, but the internet runs on a magical collection of server after server after server after server, and a web course fails at being live and on the web unless we're live and on the web. So your last two solutions, your actually one of the builder solutions and your project solution, will be hosted on the web, and that'll be the video that follows this one.